Good morning, everybody. We are heading to the Snæfellsnes Peninsula. Who knows if I'm saying that right. We got a lot of sightseeing today. I never realized how big Reykjavík actually was until we were here last night.
Reykjavík has about like approximately 129,000 people. Meanwhile, all of Iceland is like 360,000.
So yeah, Reykjavík is a lot bigger than I expected. So get me back to the nature. We're off to Snæfellsnes. See you guys there.
This guy's really breaking.
He's scared.
We're in the Greenland Sea. No one told us this is an underwater tunnel. We're gonna die. I needed to mentally prepare for this. I don't like tunnels, and it's even worse we're underwater. How much longer is this tunnel? I'm gonna hyperventilate. Holy moly. And this van just keeps hitting the brakes. We need to get out.
The roundabout. Take the first exit onto Reykjavík.
Guys, we made it out somehow.
It was a 6-kilometer tunnel underwater.
My worst nightmare, and I had no idea we were gonna travel into one. We went all the way from over there, under all that water. Welcome to the Mineral Springs. It's mineral water. Let's try it. It's just not what I was expecting. It has like it does kind of taste like LaCroix, honestly.
What flavor LaCroix?
Iron. Tastes like taking my vitamins is what it tastes like.
Nice. Alright, so we just got done at Búðakirkja. It was crazy because when we got there, we were like I think we were the second car that got there.
Yeah.
And then legit, like right after, 4 tour vans showed up with this big old photographer group. And it was hard to get the shots, but I think we got them. And now we are off to a little town called Arnarstapi. And it's a nice looking little fishing town. And the clouds are rolling in, which is good for this mid-afternoon photography. So I am getting a shot that Instagram probably made famous. It's of a little house on a coastline. Looks pretty cool. So I'm gonna get some shots. It has like some mountains in the background. Right now there's like a snow-capped mountain too, and looks pretty good. Check it out. Alright, so we just also here in Arnarstapi is like a couple like rock formations. Jenny just walked out on the edge over this arch on the ocean. How was it?
Actually, it wasn't that scary. Like, I'm terrified of doing anything scary at all. And it was a lot quieter than I expected, so it's fine. And also my bladder's full, so I'm just focusing on that.
Yes, our next thing is to find a bathroom. Especially with the cold wind coming off the ocean, the bladder is getting fuller by the minute. Another quick stop done. Now we are off to an orange lighthouse that I don't know the name of.
Svörtuloft Lighthouse.
Nailed it. So we made it to the lighthouse. We're actually pretty much the only ones here besides 2 other people. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's actually nice and peaceful. You hear the ocean. It's just beautiful.
And I love the like abstract orange against the natural color scheme of the land.
Yeah.
Just beautiful.
All right, now we're off to Kirkjufell. So we're at Kirkjufell. There's a little bit of a wind, little bit of a breeze. I'm gonna try and get some reflections off this lake over here. So as we're walking over to this other lake, we've kind of like noticed like in this area, there's a lot of snow on top of the mountains. So it got us looking. We were planning on driving to the West Fjords tomorrow, but as of right now, some of the roads are icy. Our vehicle does not have like studs or anything on it, so we're not quite sure if we're gonna do that tomorrow. We might just take it easy tomorrow. I think we've kind of deserved a break. We've been really busy lately. We're seeing a lot of beautiful places. So we might be even more busy tomorrow and drive a lot, or we might take it easy. So as you can see, there's a little bit of a small wind gust. The lake has just a little bit of a ripples. So I'm going to do a long exposure, which pretty much gets rid of those. You guys will see here in a second. So we're getting kicked out of Kirkjufell. The tide totally came in, the wind picked up. I was doing a time lapse and I only got like half a second worth, but Jenny was just admiring the scenery and noticed that the tide came up where we were just taking pictures. Like I was standing on the rocks, and now that is covered in water. Also, when I was doing the time lapse, my tripod almost fell over from the wind.
Tried to warn him. Tried to warn him.
See, I think we're gonna call it here. Gonna go check into our Airbnb. We're staying pretty close to here. There's a small town nearby, so we'll check that out probably for dinner.
Yes, food.
So we'll see you guys at the Airbnb. So what'd you think of the pizza?
It was actually really good. Like we had a shrimp and lobster pizza, and then yours was like some sort of combo concoction, but they were really good.
So, what have we decided on tomorrow?
I don't know. No.
It's supposed to rain and snow tonight. We're gonna be leaving at like 6 a.m. And we just looked at our tires and they're super bald. So my opinion is staying here.
If you're okay with that.
I am okay with it.
Because I mean, we're only gonna do 3 things in the West Fjords, and it's like a 5-hour trip there and back.
Yeah, it was like what, 14 hours of driving? Is that what you said?
At least. Okay, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, no, that sounds about right.
Because 5 hours to get there and then to drive in between places. So I guess our final decision will be tomorrow morning. Or maybe right before bed. Or maybe it's already made.
We gotta still do laundry tonight.
We're gonna wash some laundry in the sink tonight. And then we have a heating
Towel rack.
Yeah, heating towel rack. So we're just gonna lay our clothes on that. And dry some clothes.
There.
And then wash some clothes there.
Why do you just keep touching your gut?
Cause I'm full of pizza. But that's gonna do it for us tonight. We'll see you tomorrow.
And the next vlog.